Hello, this is Dinah Lane from Harwich Channel 18. And we have the opportunity, the great opportunity today, to talk with the Director of Cultural Affairs, Mewhinney of Harwich, and she is going to tell us about all things Harwich culture, which I understand is the new phrase that we're going to be using is Harwich culture. Is that right?
That is correct, yeah.
Okay, and that includes it being a website, harwichculture.com?
Yes.
Okay, so I think we should start right off with how much has been going on. You have been in your position for 8 months, and there's been an awful lot happening, and we want to hear as much about it as possible in this short interview.
Great.
So if you could just tell us, first of all, what your goal is in working with the town, that would be great. And then we can talk about all the activities that are coming right up. Okay.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me. I do appreciate that.
Thanks so much.
I'd say as far as the goal has been launch the cultural district. So we successfully did that, and we official had designation in January for 2 cultural districts with the state, and that is our 52nd is Harwich Center and our 53rd is Harwich Port. So very exciting that we were able to get that designation, and really it's been rolling out the brands, the policies, the procedures, and then building the cultural affairs department in the same respect, and just looking at all the programs that we offer and how can we elevate that, what works, what doesn't work, working with the artists to create more of a creative community networking base that people can all come in and benefit from, not just the individuals in the building. So it's been quite an adventure, and we're looking forward to expanding upon everything that we've been able to develop so far. So it's been a lot of paperwork. That's pretty much been the thing.
A lot of paperwork and a lot of legwork too, I think. Yeah.
A lot of research and development. I spent pretty much the first 6 months talking with other cultural districts, talking with other creative and cultural departments within towns and other resources that are out there as far as the cultural councils, and really working with the state hand in hand to really develop what this even looks like for us. And I've been able to take that back and say, and report back to the town and say, this is how we should build it. And that's in respect to not just our municipal building, but also how we are going to move forward with a cultural district in town and what that looks like.
And you've been reporting to the Board of Selectmen quite regularly, right?
Yes.
About your progress and all of the activities that you
have been trying to keep as
generate.
Transparent as possible in this process, and at least, information overload in some respect.
Well, it's great to be here to hear right from you exactly what's happening. And I know you have an art week coming up very soon, and if you could talk a little bit about how that's going to launch, that would be great, and then some of the other activities.
Yeah, absolutely. So Art Week officially rolls out on Prelude for Saturday, April 29th, and we are teaming up with Conservation for the annual Detour to Trash, where several of the creatives and myself, we all have a route that we're going out to take care of. And then after that, we have our opening reception for the Community Art Show from 3 to 6 p.m. All are welcome to join us that day. And then on Sunday, April 30th, we kick off with a community paint. It's completely free to the public. Anybody can come, all levels. It's from 1 to 3 p.m. in our cafeteria. We just want to get people out and have some fun. So we're going to be doing that.
Let me just confirm, this is all at the 204?
This is all at the 204, yes.
Okay, which is also where you have your office.
Yes, so
right?
my office in the hub of the cultural districts, and I like to say the bridge between both Harwich Port and Harwich Center is the 204 Cultural Arts Municipal Building, and that is where we reside and spend lots of hours.
Yes, okay, great.
Yeah.
So those activities will start right away on the 29th, 30th.
Yes.
For the paint and...
Our community paint.
Community paint.
So community paint along is what we've been
Paint along,
calling
that's
it.
what
Yes,
it is,
so we have Bernadette Waystack is hosting it. She'll be there with her very large canvas guiding us and through a painting, and everybody else will be able to take home their own painting that day.
What a great idea.
Yeah, it's really exciting, and again, all
Nice
free.
activity.
Yeah.
Free, amazing.
We love free.
And I want to talk about how that can work.
Yes.
So, but go ahead with the other activities.
Yeah,
and then
absolutely.
Talk
So
a little bit about funding.
Yeah, our other activities throughout the week, we're really trying to pioneer and sponsor free activities for people to do, but also explore Harwich. That was a huge piece of it. So no one is, unaware that the old 204 is, a former school. So we're inviting people that have been to school there and went to school, if they remember their locker number, to come in and tag it. And we're going to actually incorporate their name into a mural that we're building in the building. So it's really exciting, and I think it's so important for the community to be represented throughout the facility as we build these murals throughout the building. So very exciting. Anytime they can come in.
That's a great idea.
And we're also launching our Cape Verdean display, and we're bringing them, as Bernadette had said the other night, we're bringing them home, which I think is a very special tribute to them.
Yes.
There was a former museum, and that just washed out, and so we've been working with very important people in the community to just rebuild this.
Wonderful.
Yeah, so that's just a few of the free activities, but the big stuff is all the fun stuff, and that is we have an open paint salon where people can come in on Thursday, May 4th, and they can come in at 6 p.m. It's in Studio 205 with Bernadette, and they get to just come in, have creative conversation, maybe have a glass of wine if they like to, and it's meant to just relax, paint if you'd like, and enjoy the company of others in a creative mindset. And then Friday, May 5th, kicks everything off for us. That is the official opening day of the cultural districts. And we have 2 special ribbon cutting events. And the first one is 11 a.m. in Brooks Park, and then 1 p.m. in Harwich Port at the Chamber office. And we're excited because we're officially going to cut the ribbon. We have some plein air artists. We're launching the Kindness Rock program. So we've had people developing all rocks of all types, and we'll have some that people can take and paint themselves. And we want to spread that kindness throughout the town. So you'll be able to pick up a rock and that's already painted, or take one that's not and paint it yourself and spread that love.
Ah, yes, that's a nice tradition.
It is.
So this is for the cultural districts.
Yes.
That you're having the ribbon cuttings.
It is our official opening.
Excellent.
And we'll have members of the state come down from Mass Cultural Council. We're going to have Sarah Peak come in. And we do invite the community to come out and celebrate with us, because this is meant to be our celebration.
I hope they will. Yes.
And then later that day, after ribbon cuttings on May 5th, we have the first time ever a creative swap. So we're getting materials together where individuals are going to be coming in, and they can come in between 12 and 4 on May 5th, and they can just swap anything that they want, any creative items, paintbrushes, paint, you name it, whatever's available.
Projects they may have begun but no, they won't finish.
Yes, absolutely.
And think someone else might enjoy.
Exactly.
Excellent.
Yeah, so it's really fun. And then that afternoon at 4 p.m., we're inviting some folks from HGTV, Houses with History, to come in and do a talk with us about how homes and history of those homes are so important to continue to restore our historical homes and historical areas and towns. So that's very exciting.
Yes.
And then that same day on May 5th, we have...
That's a big day.
It is a big day. We have the Americana double bill coming in with Monica Rizzo and Celia Woodsmith.
Yes.
And it's being sponsored by the Harwich Cranberry Festival. They're coming in. It's a 7:30 show, and it's going to be fantastic. That is our premiere concert for Art Week. It's going to be lovely. So,
I'm sure.
I think that's enough for May 5th. So we then focus our efforts to May 6th, where we have our official spring market and open house, and it's going to run from 10 to 4. We have about 15 to 20 outside vendors, and all of our artists will be in studio. And we have a variety of different things going on. You can learn how to do a white line woodblock print. You can learn how to do quilling, pan pastels, book binding. We have quick sketch portraits being done by one of our portrait artists. She's going to be there in a chair. You can go up in 5 minutes. You get to walk away with a cool sketch. And it's a one of a kind, which is a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
And we're going to have some do-it-yourself wire sculptures sponsored by another artist. So we have so much that's going to be available for people to come in, take, go, and have some fun.
Yeah.
We'll also have Mad Science coming in to do a fire and ice show at 1 p.m. that day. So that's our free community show. Anyone's welcome to join us for that.
This is all on the 6th.
All on the 6th.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, and it's going to be a busy day, but it's going to be fun. We're going to have grab-and-go art kits people can take. We're going to have a bubble station, and we have little bubble wands to give out to the first 50 kids, I believe, that show up that day.
All at the 204.
All at the 204.
Okay, good.
Yes. And
right.
then, yeah, so that's, May 6th. It's a very simple day. But May 7th is our tribute to the community. And that's Sunday, May 7th. It's the tribute to give back to the community, give them something to do, but do our ultimate celebration of Harwich. Art Week was meant to be not just a celebration of the creative community, but also a celebration of us gaining cultural districts.
Yes.
And Harwich, because why not, right? So we have put together Family Fun Day. We'll have the same vendors from 10 to 4, but we have all activities kicking off from 12 to 4. We have the amazing gaming truck of Cape Cod coming in to offer a laser tag and video games for 4 hours. We have a face painter, a balloon twister, and we have a variety of other things. So we have Mad Science coming back for now a Marvels of Motion show at 1 o'clock. And then we have an Encanto meet and greet with Maribel and Louisa at 2 p.m. And then we have a ridiculous magician, Stevie Kidding, coming in at 3. And that's going to have all of our family shows. We're going to have Chalk Fest going on, which is simply we'll have a bunch of chalk, and we encourage everyone to just decorate our sidewalks. Have fun. And then we will have bubble stations, big bubble stations. We're going to have a big pool of bubble solution and life-size bubbles.
Those are such fun.
So much fun. We have an artist sponsoring Rangoli Art, which is a larger form of sand art, where you can actually create a mosaic form or anything that you'd like. And it's going to be a really cool spot in the parking lot where you can see all the sand art come to life.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Beautiful. Yep.
Yeah, and then hopefully we have procured a hot air balloon. And this is our premiere to the community where we're offering hot air balloon tethered rides as our celebration to the community. And that is simply, hopefully, if all weather goes well, so we need to pray to the weather gods, that after 4:30 p.m., the balloon is going to rise in the back of our building, and it's a tethered ride. And we're going to be offering free tethered rides to the community for 2 hours once the balloon gets up. For 2 hours, and we'll be having a pure delight of soaring to new heights for our Harwich Cultural Districts.
That's a great phrase. Soaring to new heights.
Yes.
Very appropriate.
Yeah. So that's all of Art Week.
Yes. Well, people can read all about this because if they weren't able to follow all of this, which could be difficult because there's so much, they can go on the harwichculture.com website, which is a very simple way to remember it. It's just harwichculture.com, right?
And that's it.
And find out anything they want to do for that whole week, really.
Yes. And we'll have print material available, so if no one's handy with online, they can come in to the 204 at 204 Sisson Road and pick up any flyer or any information that they want.
Okay, that's great. So flyers are available as well.
Yes, they
and
are.
You have a wonderful new brochure, which I see.
We do.
Which perhaps will be displayed here on the screen at some point. So just very quickly, can you tell us a little bit about how this is all free? How did this happen?
Yeah. So through our cultural district investment grants through the Mass Cultural Council, we were able to be awarded some money, which helped us pay for all of these programs and to keep everything free. And it has also helped us with the flyers and the marketing and the website creation.
I see.
And it's been a tremendous funding source for us. Family Fun Day has also a special sponsor, which is the Cape Cod 5 Foundation, is one of our program sponsors for that day. So we were so fortunate to be able to gather this for the community.
It's great, and it's wonderful that they're getting such support for it, too.
Absolutely.
All very deserved for Harwich, I think, which is really a very cultural community in many ways, has many, many people involved. So
yes. And I could you
so
said
great.
it perfectly. It's all for Harwich. This is simply, I just wanted to give Harwich something they deserve.
Very true.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Kara, for coming in.
Thank you.
And we will look forward to all of these activities, or at least some.
Yes, at least come out for one.
Yes, maybe the balloon ride.
Yes.
Maybe not. Okay. All right. Thanks so much again for coming in.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
This is Dinah Lane for Channel 18. Thank you.